welcome to Evolving But Backwards. My name is still Joey.
My name is Marius Papa something. I didn't look at the camera.
And welcome to season
2
of
Evolving But Backwards.
Hey, let's go! We've been waiting for so long. We've been wanting to film for so long, but Marius Papa something has been a little something.
Preoccupied with other stuff.
He has like a life or whatever. I don't know how that feels like, but yeah, he's like, I want to live my life. I want to do things. I'm like, Marius, where's the commitment to our business endeavor and our friendship? Because, you know, it can end like this if I say so. How are you?
You are ready to go.
I'm ready. I was just telling Stina, our manager, unpaid manager, that, what was I even telling Stina? Oh, yes, that I think, you know, I went into the wrong profession. I became corporate and a job. I should have, like, done OnlyFans or anything in front of the camera, honestly. I don't know if I'm cute enough to do OnlyFans, but, like, I mean, even if I had...
Tell us in the comments down below.
yeah, no, don't. Actually, tell me, and I don't care. Be mean. I don't give a shit. But yeah, like, it'd be so much fun to be an independent content creator, but enough about me,
but
Marius.
you are an independent content creator right now.
So true. Are we doing merch? Many Evcharistos. Tell us in the comments down below or on Spotify in the Q&A if we did like a shirt that says Many Evcharistos or Signo me, Signo you. Would you buy it for €7.5 tax included?
Fuck. Anyway, welcome to season 2 on YouTube, being our main platform right now. Still, we're gonna continue with the audio platforms. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe,
and hit the notification bell.
And hit the notification bell to promote to the algorithm.
Yeah.
Anyway, so today is gonna be our first episode of the second season. Season 2.
Can you believe it?
Yes.
Against all odds. Everybody said you're not gonna make it, Marius.
Who said that?
I want haters. I don't know. The haters. Nobody. Actually, everybody's been super supportive. I just want a hater. Anyway, please keep going.
Anyway. So yes, it's gonna be the first episode of season 2. Today, it's gonna be just a chill, good vibes episode.
No weed.
No?
No.
No we?
No weed.
Yes.
It's gonna be chill in a PG kind of way. We're family friendly.
Yes. A fun fact about the podcast: on the previous summer special, that did well. I made a small reel for TikTok, which had, I'll put it here in the middle, I guess. It's gonna be here. We had like 5,000 views in like 3 days, which was super nice. So I'm gonna keep on making shorts and putting them everywhere to spam you, because if you're not already done, seeing us on Instagram, I don't know, Spotify, YouTube, which I will have somewhere here, our names coming out. Now you're gonna have us on TikTok as well.
We're so technologically advanced, it's not even funny anymore. We're the future at this point, honestly.
Okay.
Can I say something?
Okay.
I want to advocate for a smoke-free environment now in the world. I want to say, guys, if me, somebody with a highly addictive and probably schizo personality, was able to quit smoking, please do it. You can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. I've quit smoking for more than 250 days, but also I've quit vaping.
If I may ask, who helped you to quit?
Jesus Christ, the Redeemer. He showed me the way. But yeah, I was able to quit. And I really like the feeling of being smoke-free. Okay, Marius helped me. How did you help me, though? Just like...
You don't remember? I had a life coaching session with you.
No. To be honest, let's shout out to Marius. We were in one of our work buildings, and we sat outside, and he told me a story about how he quit and about how his dad also like cut down or tried to cut down.
No, I mean, he's vaping right now, so he's not smoking for 6 years.
So that was the moment, the catalyst, the launching pad for me to... the launching pad for me to quit. I just want to say, I'm not saying it's for the congratulations, but feel free to write them in the comments. Yes. But if I can do it, you can do it. Sure, I snooze now, but that's Swedish, and everybody know the Swedes are super fucking healthy, right? Right, Stina? Right, she's there. She's shy, sorry. But yes, I don't think Sweden would ever do something harmful. So anyway, I just want to say, you need to want to do it and need to want to have it, and you can fucking do it. Anyway, Marius, please take over. I'm going off the rails. Yeah.
And also, you're talking like a whole episode like this. I'm not gonna continue like this. I want to say just for the Swedes that you said that they're not doing anything harmful. Just say, I also love the Swedes. I mean, I have a living embodiment of this.
Okay.
Because they don't make anything harmful. I do agree that they're very like healthy living, Scandinavian, whatever. But during World War II, they were when the Nazis invaded Scandinavia, they went on the same day in Denmark and Norway, and not in Sweden. Why? Because Sweden was giving them metal to make weapons. Just saying.
Can I say something regarding Europe in general? Honestly, it's quite extraordinary that the area is so advanced, because it's not that long ago they were killing each other just for fun.
You're going back to the Vikings. You're going back to the Vikings.
I'm not going back to the Vikings. I don't know. Nothing comes to mind right now because I'm on camera, and when the spotlight's on me, I freeze up like a deer in the headlights. I know, right? But it was like, just. Italy was under a dictatorship. Spain was under a dictatorship not that long ago, if you think about it.
Yeah, but Swedes were like Switzerland. They were like, it's okay, neutral.
Yeah, and Malaka, they had snooze.
Fun fact, do you know that North Korea, scammed Sweden?
Like for cars, right? Yes, I saw this on the internet. Yeah,
1,000 cars, we're gonna pay you back. They still owe the money. And we saw like the Twitter of like the embassy of Sweden in North Korea. They were like every year they ask them, please give us the money.
They will never give the money. They will never give the money.
Super fun and super low key. Swedes were like, if you want, we're making this post. One prayer. I don't know.
They hold a grudge though, the Swedes, so they will get their money.
Never, but okay.
I hope North Korea will. It's gonna crumble.
It's more possible for Kim to press the button than to actually pay for the Volvos.
Very true, and I think it will never happen because North Korea is in the states it's in. It's terrible state, right? And the people are starving and dying and all of that. But they will never stop that regime. Obviously, internally, it's never gonna happen. The people are too starved to even they're bothering with survival. And South Korea kind of doesn't want the country to be free because all of those people are automatically entitled South Korean citizenship if they escape and go there. And actually, let me tell you, there's a very beautiful documentary about this, that obviously the demilitarized zones, they cannot go from north to south, but they cannot go through Russia as well or China because Russia has North Korea has an agreement with Russia and China that if they catch any of the deserters, they ship them back to North Korea. So it's a very dangerous journey that they have to take to go through God knows which countries, then to go to South Korea. So it's not in South Korea's best interest for that regime to kind of disintegrate because it will be the biggest refugee crisis the world has ever seen.
Marius, 5 minutes ago. This is gonna be a very chill, feel-good episode.
It is chill. It's feel good. Let's emancipate the people of North Korea.
5 minutes in, Joy starting a political manifesto. Anyway, let's start with what we did this past month since we uploaded, because I'm sure our fans are gonna be asking.
Dying to know.
Yeah. So, if you remember, on the last episode, I said. It's also not so exciting. I will probably go to my village.
What do you mean it's not exciting? It's super exciting. You have a child now. You're a father.
Yes. I will go to my village and work from there for a week or two.
Or 3 or 4.
As long as I can. So yes, that's it. But not as fancy as saying I'm going to go for, I don't know, a month to Bali. So this never happened. And I actually went to Manila for a business trip for 2 weeks, which is what I'm going to talk about now and for the next, I don't know how long.
You have 3 minutes, kid. Make it or break it.
3 minutes.
I'm joking. Go for it.
So what happened is that, as I said on the previous episode, the plan was to take my girlfriend, go to my village for 2 weeks and just spend summer there because we're going to Japan soon, actually in a month. Actually, on the next episode that we release, maybe I'm already in Japan. Super excited. So because we didn't have any days off for more than Japan, the plan was just go to my village, stay there, work for 2 weeks, travel around.
But what happened, Mario?
What happened is that I got a call on a Friday afternoon. Do you have a passport? I'm like, yes. And it's like, okay, are you willing to go on a business trip to the Philippines? I'm like, okay, sure. It wasn't confirmed or anything. Just ask me if you have a passport and if it happens, are you available? I'm like, okay, sure. And again, I wasn't expecting to be like this. Hey, on Wednesday, they were like, okay, tomorrow you're flying.
It was that. I didn't know it was the
Yes,
sudden.
I
like
got
1
my-
day or 2 days.
I got my tickets confirmed a day before I flew.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
It is crazy,
Yeah.
which was super unexpected. Also, the extra unexpected thing, I think, because it was like super last minute. My tickets were business class.
You got an upgrade, didn't you?
No, it was business class. It was
begin
issued.
with?
Yes.
Okay, that's fancy.
Yeah, because it was like last minute. I guess it was the only available seats. So we took business class when I flew with a colleague.
I mean,
not
that's a
Joy.
gift from the Lordeth.
Yeah, we flew with Qatar, business class, which it's a vibe.
Qatar used to be the #1 airline in the world. Just saying.
Now it's Singapore Airlines,
Yeah.
which I'm flying with next month.
Okay. But we have no direct affiliation with Singapore Airlines. That's what I'm trying to say here. But yeah, it's good for you, Singapore Airlines. Keep going.
Okay. So we flew with Qatar, which is the second best airline after Singapore Airlines that we're not affiliated with.
Correct.
Wink, wink. And it was an experience. Okay, now I realize why rich people fly in business class.
Tell us a little bit about it because I haven't flown business and I'm sure
Of course, you haven't flown business. You're
many,
poor, not like me.
it's only okay when I say it. Tell us about it a little bit.
So, first of all, before we talk about the cabin and like how is it to fly on, laying on a bed and eating lobster and drinking cocktails,
They gave you effing lobsters.
it was the appetizers.
Stop.
Wait,
Stop.
like the first thing is that priority everywhere. Like you would see economy waiting, and I was with Santi.
The
and-
cockroaches.
And I was like, fuck, we don't have a lot of time. We had like 2 hours. And I'm like, okay, if you're going to have to go through security, wait in the check-in. I'm like, it's going to take time. And it's like, we're not waiting. I'm like, why? We're flying business. I'm like, fuck, I forgot. Because
You're
I've
not
always,
used to it,
yes,
yeah.
I'm always flying economy, like even fucking low cost. And I'm like, okay. And you would see like a whole line, not just, you know, in the airports that they go like left and right.
I've traveled before, yes.
And we just go like, poop, business class.
That's fancy.
Malaka, and everybody was looking at us. We're like, and I was like super trash, wearing shorts and sneakers, whatever.
I mean, it's a 12-hour flight. Of course, you're gonna wear something comfortable.
Yes, but you can see that the others flying business class. Actually, we were the youngest in the cabin. Everybody was like older because okay, they're the rich ones. We went on a business trip. It's not that we paid for our tickets.
Yeah.
So everybody was like dressed more appropriately than us. We looked like trash, scam. We probably robbed someone to take this ticket.
Amazing.
So the first thing was like in the airport that you didn't went anywhere. Like it was priority everywhere. And there was also one extra colleague flying with us that we didn't know. And we saw him at the airport waiting in the queue for economy. And we're like, why are you waiting? It's like, what do you mean? I'm like, what do you mean? And he's like, are you flying business? We're like, yes.
Oh no, he got economy.
Yes.
Poor unfortunate soul.
I felt so bad.
Did you?
Yes.
No.
But not that much.
Come
I will
on.
explain. So we went to the lounge in Athens, which, okay, it was trash. I mean, it's Athens. It's the airport in Athens.
Shit. Okay.
I mean, I went to the lounge, which, okay, it's nice. But then I also went to the lounge in Doha, in Qatar.
Okay, it's
You
gonna be
cannot
different
compare it.
level. Come on.
Yes.
The Middle East is known for like hospitality and luxury.
Yes. The funny thing is that in Athens, in the lounge, there was this actor like Will from Stranger Things next to me
No.
with his friends. Yes.
Come on.
I have a
really?
photo, Malaka.
Show me.
Now,
Why not? While you tell the story, multitask. Come
I will
on.
try. And
Yeah.
also, I told my friends, like, take a photo.
Take it.
And I'm like, bro, I'm not gonna do that. But okay, then I
you
took
ended up doing
a.
it.
Do I put the photo here in the video? But,
Sure.
So I ended up taking like a photo so that they believe me that I'm not lying. And we ate a
This
lot.
was in Qatar. Yeah. What kind of food
No,
did
that
you
was
eat?
in Athens.
In Athens. What did you eat in the lounges? Let's say.
Yeah, they had-
Give me the most delicious, yummy thing.
To be honest, I don't remember. They had food. It was nice and free. So of course, we ate a
Of
lot.
course. Did you drink?
Not before the flight. I drank in the flight. I drank so much I was throwing up. I will tell you everything. Give me a sec.
Wait, you threw up?
Of course I did.
You always
In my business class.
You always throw up, Marios. Honestly.
Wait. Okay, I have him. I have 2 photos of him. Here he's sleeping. You see him?
Yeah, this is not intrusive or anything like this. Okay, yes, I see him. That's him, by the way.
Yes.
Yeah, it is him. I can vouch for his words.
And I took one more.
Hopefully not in the bathroom or something weird like that.
No, but you can see him in the corner.
Oh yes, yes.
I mean, who is he? Does he even know me? I'm flying business class. Anyway, so we went into the flight. Now the business class vibes. First of all, again, priority to board.
Of course.
You board it first before economy even started. You're in the plane.
Damn boy.
The supervisor of the cabin crew came with a tablet to be like, hello, Mr. Papagiannopoulou, to call me by my name.
Ah, he's Greek, obviously. So
No, he wasn't Greek.
Then why didn't he say Papa something?
I don't know, he really tried.
Oh my God.
And then I had like my own flight attendant, let's say, because they had like for 20 seats, they had like 4 flight attendants that were like separated per row.
Okay.
So you had like one flight attendant serving 4-5 passengers.
And she was the one to hold your hair while you threw up like a little bitch in the bathroom?
No, I will explain.
Oh, okay.
So the guy, he was like British, I think.
Ooh.
He had like an accent. He was very Psylomytis, I would say in Greek, for my Greeks.
But for the rest of us?
How do you say
okay.
that?
Stuck up. He stuck up.
Yes, he was very like... the things that you could see the other people that they've flown business class before, they were not even looking at them. Like the cabin crew will ask them, would you like champagne or whatever? And they would be like this. And because I felt like the villager that went into the palace or something.
That's rude to do this to the cabin crew.
I was very like, hello, thank you so much. La, la, la. I was very polite.
I'm proud of you. This is how we should be in life, guys.
But the cabin,
not just in business
cabin
class.
was like, okay, fuck you, Malaka.
Fuck you, you little cunt. I hate those people. Who do they think they are?
But Malaka, first of all, the leg room. I had a bed. That's the answer. Like I had a bed.
The most fancy.
And then you have a seat. The legroom literally can fit like 2 bodies or something. And then it has so much room that you literally incline the seat in a full flat bed. That's the room you have.
Like another airline I know, yes. Sorry.
You have active noise cancellation headphones.
Did you take them with you after the flight?
Of course I did. I stole everything. I didn't in case...
He didn't. For legal purposes,
Qatar
no.
sees this, I didn't.
Only for comedic purposes, as always. Mark Zuckerberg.
And I... when we sat down, like our cabin crew came to ask us what we want, like with a menu. The thing is that my colleague Sandy, he was kind of like our colleague Sandy. He was kind of like, maybe I will get this. Like he was kind of shy. I was like everything. But he came to us like, would you like a champagne, a glass of wine, like some appetizers?
And you're like both champagne and wine.
I'm like, yes, that was the answer. You
Seriously?
like yes? Do you like champagne, wine? I'm like, yes.
I think it's extreme to be honest. Champagne and
food,
wine.
like their appetizer was lobster, and that
okay,
was
food. I understand.
and that was before takeoff. While you're waiting for economy people to go into the plane.
You really showed your colors, didn't you?
Of course I ate lobster. Like who wouldn't?
Yes, of course. I would have done exactly the same. I swear.
And we had like some very nice like lemonade and whatnot while we were waiting. Then we took off. I started watching like Marvel movies.
Okay.
Cabin crew was checking on me every time if I need something. Okay, a lot of food, good food, a lot of options in business class. I was laying on bed with my blanket and just ordering food and whatnot. And then I started drinking cocktails. Because again, you're like non-stop alcoholic and non-alcoholic beverages, snacks, whatever you wanted.
Everything your heart desires.
The things that the first flight to Doha from Athens to Qatar was like 5 hours. It's the first time, like I don't easily sleep on board, but it was very comfortable. Like you could sleep.
Of course.
But I didn't want to sleep because I'm like, okay, I'm
You
never
enjoy
gonna.
the
Yeah,
experience, yes.
I'm never gonna do this again. So
You never know, though. You never know.
Yeah, but not soon.
Yeah.
So I really wanted to enjoy this. And then we landed and we had like a 10-hour transit in Doha.
Ah, really?
Yes.
Okay.
So this one where I felt bad because we landed. Me and Santi were like super chill. It's so nice, very relaxed because we're literally laying down on a bed.
And your colleague.
And the colleague was like tired already and whatnot. We had access to the lounge in Doha. He didn't. So we
business, because you're in business class. For those who don't know, yes.
So we stayed for him like a few hours without going to the lounge to keep him company.
Altruistic. Wow.
Yes, even though like I was like, okay, I'm never gonna have this again. I could be in the lounge eating whatever. We spent from these 10 hours, maybe like 5 with him, 4.
Wow.
Like yeah, we spent a lot of time, and then went to the lounge. I literally had a shower in the airport to take like your own private bathroom, all of it included.
The most fancy. We can just say that.
It was so fancy that even going to the toilet to wash your hands, they would give you towels that you would throw them. It was that fancy.
Okay.
Not even paper.
Ooh. Ooh.
In the lounge, they had kind of like a pond, which is as big as a pool.
Did it have koi fish in it?
No, it didn't.
Fuck.
Like a restaurant with like a lot of chefs cooking the food in front of you, anywhere like drinks, anything you wanted. There like recliners to take a nap.
Whatever your heart desires.
Exactly. The Doha airport was like super fancy, not as fancy as Athens.
Leave Athens alone. Actually fucking destroy it.
It literally had a metro on the second floor to take you from terminal to terminal, like its own train in the airport.
Oh my God.
Super fancy, fancier than the metro of Athens. Anyway, Popo Athens is gonna die.
Yeah.
And then we took our flight to Manila, which was an 11-hour flight,
Oh my God.
business class again.
Was he also economy? The
Yes,
colleague.
yes.
Poor
It was me
guy.
and Santi in business, and I actually started eating again. Like I was eating a lot.
Were you,
because-
were you hungry? Wait, not hungry. Were you full at that point?
Yes.
Okay.
So they bring me food. I didn't eat it because I was feeling a bit fucky.
Okay.
Because we ate also in the airport. I ate also in the flight. I had drinks in the flight. Then the cabin crew comes again. They gave me blankets, pajamas, whatever. And they're like, do you want food? I'm like, okay, sure. And then I ate like a bit. He comes back and is like, is everything okay? You don't like the food? I'm like, no, it's okay. Just give me some time. And then I realized that, bro, it's not. So I just give it back. And I was like, do I get the bag or do I go to the beautiful business class toilet to throw up? And I'm like, you are going to wear your big boy pants. You're going to go to the toilet. So I went to the bathroom, threw up like a king.
Shit.
I mean, look, I got dizzy I got airsick because it was
You're
a
so
lot.
sensitive.
I am.
Yes.
And it wasn't a turbulence, but okay, I was flying at that time, I don't know how many hours, with the transit and a lot of food.
It's okay.
The thing that in the toilet you also have like toothbrushes and whatnot.
Yeah.
So I brushed my teeth, king, went back, fell asleep. And I woke up in Manila.
Oh, really? For like 10 hours, basically?
Yes. But like you are on a bed. It's
Yes,
like being in
you
a
don't
hotel.
feel it.
You don't understand. Yes, you
But
really
you
don't
know, it's
feel it.
very good that you got to rest before you went there and, you know?
Yes.
So you
Now
didn't
for
go fucking
Manila, I'm
there.
not gonna continue because I have a lot to say about Manila.
Okay.
So
give us an overview.
one more thing I want to say, which it was like a fun fact, like on board they had like very nice blankets in business class. And
Did
I
you
want,
take one?
of course, I wanted. Rea, I took everything.
Bravo,
Anything
bravo.
they gave me or not, I took it.
Bravo.
And in the previous flight, I was thinking, do I get the blanket now? But then I'm like, am I gonna go to the lounge in Doha, in the Qatar lounge with a stolen blanket? I'm like, no.
No.
So on the second flight, Santiago was like, yes, you can get it. Probably they throw them away, which they don't. So I asked the cabin crew. I'm like, when he came, he's like, okay, would you like something? I'm like, serious question. Can I take the blanket? Can I steal the blanket?
Okay.
And he's like, serious answer. No, it's a property of the aircraft. But between me and you, if no one sees you, no one sees you. I'm like,
He passed
okay.
the vibe check. He passed the
Yes.
vibe check.
I'm like, okay. And the second cabin crew was amazing, which, okay, like he winked at me. I'm like, okay, perfect. We put it in the bag. I now have a business class blanket in my house.
Of course. What can I tell you?
Now, before I start with Manila, because it's a lot, let's go back. Let's leave this part of the business class flight and the vibe. I will say if you can fly business class and you can afford it, do it. It's an experience.
Like
at
they would-
least once.
Most people would do it if they can afford it. But we're just poor.
Yeah, but I really thought that, okay, what's the big deal?
It is a big deal.
Because I have seen business class in Aegean, for example, which is not actually business
I
class.
didn't even know they had business class.
They
in
don't.
Aegean.
It's like
Yeah.
the first two rows that are
They
like
put a blanket.
yes, they put like a curtain. It's just extra legroom. Like this is not worth it.
Yeah.
But flying with a big airline, business
Luxury
class,
airlines,
yes, it's
for
amazing. Anyway, tell us
Okay.
about Germany.
All right, so let me tell you about Germany. First of all, I flanned. What the fuck is this?
You planned.
I flanned. Maybe it should become a thing. Flanned me, flanned you.
I don't know why. I'm sorry, I'm throwing this there.
Huh?
In Swedish, pigeons, they call them flapping mouses, and like Flint reminded me of that.
In German, hospital is called a Franken something. Like it's.
How do you call pigeons in Swedish? Is it bats? I'm sorry.
Oh my god! And he's,
Okay, how do you
he
call
calls
it?
himself Swedish.
I don't. Okay, yeah. How do you call bats in Swedish?
Fladdermus.
Fladdermus.
A flying mouse.
Yes. No, not even flying. It's like flapping.
Even cuter. What the fuck?
Anyway, so
God bless Sweden.
you flent.
I flanned. I flanned on business class, but only it's called economy and Ryanair. No, actually, surprise. Wait,
Surprise, motherfucker.
I flew Ryanair from here to Germany.
And then with Emirates.
And but then I'll tell you. Okay, so I flanned there, and I went to Cologne to begin with. That was super beautiful. Signomi. I've never been to Germany before, so I didn't have expectations. I went there more to see my friends. Cologne was absolutely beautiful. You saw like the old church. Everything was super fucking clean. Just a lot of beauty around you. At this point, I'd like to give a shout out to Jad and Yara again. I send you kisses. And thank you for your hospitality and your very comfortable couch. It was very nice. So I saw Cologne for a bit. Then I went to Darmstadt, which is an area next to Frankfurt. Also, Frankfurt, okay, it's a metropolitan city. It's a major city, super beautiful as well. But okay, to make a long story short, I was there for 6-7 days. I bought a ticket, 50 euro ticket, where you can use any public transportation. They have something like this, just like
How much was it?
50 euros.
50.
But it's worth it, because here it's not like here in Greece you have like 3 lines of the metro. You have there. Sorry, it's true though. You have like 50 lines.
I can talk shit about my country.
But not me, because I'm a foreigner. Fine. But yeah, you can go anywhere. You use 99% of transportation for free. I just took advantage. I escaped the heat wave. There was a heat wave here in Greece where we live, which was like 40 degrees. When there, it's 26. It's drizzling and raining. It was so nice. But yeah, I went to a lot of different cities. My friends were working during the day, so during outside of the weekend, so I would just go on my own, and in the afternoon and night we would do something together. It was super chill. I'll just, instead of boring you with Germany, because it's still boring, love you Germany, but it's true. I was on a
Why
train.
was it boring?
It's not boring per se, it's just a different atmosphere, different vibe.
Not exciting.
No, it's exciting because it's different. Do I see myself long term in Germany unless I have a really high paying job? No.
Why?
There's something about it that's super safe and a great way, but in the same vein, it's super, everything is very provided to you. There's no hustle, kind of. You know what I mean?
You don't have this danger that I might die today.
Yeah, like, will a taxi driver decide to drive on the wrong way of the street and kill you? You don't have that in Germany. There's no way it would happen.
You try to walk on a crosswalk with a green for pedestrians. They try to run you over and it's like, fuck you, malaka te gamisu.
It's actually happened to me, by the way. I was passing green light. Somebody called me malaka. I'm like,
obviously, malaka, you give... It's who has a bigger car.
Yes.
That's the thing.
Yes, so it's super safe. It is... different, like the people are different in each city. They're different, to be fair. Like the people in Frankfurt were completely different from the people from in Wiesbaden, completely different from any other. I know Wiesbaden now.
Wiesbaden.
I didn't mean to flex so hard, shit. But yeah, it's completely different vibe. Every city is completely different vibe. It's just more or less overall it is calm. Like even the nightlife or whatever. But to be fair, I didn't go to Berlin. Apparently Berlin is where it's at. So I didn't go to Berlin. I went 5 cities. I don't remember the names. I'm sorry. But
you just remember the one that you flexed.
Exactly. Wiesbaden. Because it took me like 3 fucking days.
Does it mean something?
Huh?
Does it mean something?
It's actually Wiesbaden apparently. Somebody today told me. Corrected me and I'm like, great.
Write in the comments down below.
I'll tell you just this story from the whole trip. We were on a train, me and my friends, and we were spocking. We were speaking Lebanese.
Flanting,
spocking. I just feel like I needed a language just for my own. We were speaking Lebanese, which is in general, people use a lot of different words of different languages in Lebanese. So you would be talking in the Lebanese Arabic dialect, and then there's a lot of French and English there. So a very young guy, around 20 years old, 21 years old, something like this, came to us and he approached us. I'm like 100% not German. Germans do not fucking approach. That is for a fact. Like they mind their business. So this guy, I'm like American. I'm like, where are you from? America. I fucking knew it. And he's like, what is this language you're speaking? And we explained to him a little bit. This is the dialect of Lebanon. It's mixed, blah, 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 blah. And I notice he has the word elder here. He has a name tag and it's elder something. I'm like,
Elder Ring.
Huh?
Elder Ring.
No, I wish it was something geeky like that. It wasn't. It was like elder something. He turns out he's a missionary from the Latter-day Saints Church, the Mormons. Have you heard of the Mormons?
Yes, of course.
So,
he approached you to convert you and shit.
Yeah, kind of, yeah. We were talking to him. It's like, what you're doing here? He's like, as a rite of passage, before you go to college and Mormonism or whatever you want to call it, you have to go preach somewhere for 2 years. I'm like, interesting. Does the church pay for this? He's like, no, my parents pay for this. Parents have to pay for this. I'm like, sounds like a fucking sour deal to me. I said it, of course, very nicely. And then I'm like, why are you an elder? Because in my church, he explained a little bit about
He's
the
like
titles.
level 10.
Malaka, he's like level 0.
He's farming XP right now.
There you go.
Okay.
And like, okay, so what do you do? Explain to me. He's like, a couple of months in the city, a couple of months in the city. I'm like, do you do it in English or in German? He's like, he didn't really know how to answer the question. But basically, all I got is he's here to do some lines of cocaine and just go back home. Like, he doesn't speak the language for shit.
I really wasn't expecting that to be that.
He doesn't speak the language for shit. Because my friends speak a little German. They try to speak, because he said, I know a little. They ask him like some basic shit. He's like, not an idea. We're like at the end, he talked a little bit about the church. I'm like, I'm hardcore atheist, buddy. Like, don't even. And then he went on his merry way. But
You're atheist. Atheist.
I don't know. I think I'm maybe agnostic.
Does your parents know that?
Of course.
Okay.
Like, I don't give a shit. But that was funny.
You go into the church and the candles blow up.
No,
as you walk
I
in.
go on fire myself. All the sins. But that was funny. I remembered that one. But overall, like, I would recommend Germany to go visit it. It's nice. It's beautiful. It's very green. Like here, everything's concrete in Athens. Concrete.
Choose your next words carefully, Malaka.
Malaka, you the political episode, you basically took a shit on Athens. What are you talking about? Oh, you can do it and I can't.
Do I have a Greek ID?
Uh,
I need to talk about the Greek IDs.
Blatant racism. But yes, basically that. Talk about the Greek IDs.
I'm sorry, but it's very important.
I'm sure.
Gonna hold your hands. Let's play a game.
Sure.
Okay. Manila, I never finished it, but I will keep it as a special.
There you go.
For later. I want to say about the Greek ID, since you mentioned it. Malaka. I'm gonna put somewhere here an example of the of the Greek ID. Just an example. Greek IDs are made like in minutes, because you go to a police station, you need to already have a photo of yourself, like black and white, ready to give it to the policeman. They will literally have like their own paper. They put your finger into like ink. You touch the paper. They glue the photo that they give them on the paper, and then they laminate that.
Okay.
And that's your ID.
Okay, amazing.
Look, everywhere I go, they're laughing. Especially like when I saw Stina my ID first time, she couldn't stop laughing. She was showing it to other people like, haha. And we went to Sweden, and to buy alcohol in Sweden, you need to go to Systembolagen, which is like a government-owned liquor store.
They don't sell it in the supermarkets.
No.
Wow, okay.
And it's only open on specific dates, like to combat alcoholism and whatever.
I don't like that thing.
No, it's super weird. And I give them my ID and they start laughing. And I'm like, or in Iceland, I went to the hotel, like, can I have some ID? I give them my ID, like, you have one of these old ones. I'm like, bro, it's issued 6 months ago. Anyway, now the Greek government, because it's like a European regulation, they want to print out these new ones.
Official, clean,
yes,
nice
that look
ones,
like a card, like a driver's license that we have. And they're gonna have like a chip inside, like the RFID, what the fuck is called, for biometrics.
Okay.
Which, okay, cool,
I
high
already
tech.
have that for my residency.
For years, other countries they have it. And now they want to put in the Greek ID. You have no idea the conspiracy theory, not riots, but my dad, the people are literally going right now, waiting from the night, 12 in the night, until the 7 in the morning in a queue, to print out the old IDs because they expire every 10 years, so that they are not forced to get the new ones, because like priests, they're going in the streets that this is the demon stuff. They want to put you the chip 666.
Really?
Yes,
Come
and they're
on.
gonna, bro, everybody right now, because they're gonna start from, I think it was like September that they're starting now. So everybody was lining up in the police station to print out the old ID, because they're saying that this is the devil's ID. You're going to have your biometric. They will know everything about you.
They already know everything about
obviously,
you.
Obviously, my dad says that while he's on Facebook like this. They say that if you don't get the new Greek ID, you are not even going to be able to go to the supermarket. Bullshit. Someone just started saying that you shouldn't. So every, I don't know, conspiracy theorist,
and Jane
my dad included, not like this is the devil stuff. We want the traditional Greek ID.
The true one. The
anyway,
mountain man one.
and I told my dad, like, the ID will have its trash. I've had 3 because it doesn't fit the wallet. So
So
it gets.
it crumbles
yes.
and that kind of thing, yeah.
I'm like, what is it? Like, no, this is the one that we need. This is the Greek one. I'm like, bro, chill. Just get the new one.
No, it's funny because older people in general, like they say, I don't want to have my information taken. They're on Facebook just posting the shit that they take. Sorry for the vocabulary, eh? Like crazy. And I told you, we have a WhatsApp group for my family. Nobody posts on it anymore because I kind of put my foot down, where they send news stories from Facebook. And Malaka, like the stuff that they put is just like somebody on a high somewhere just decided to make a new story, and
It's
they put
super funny.
when we had a very severe rain, it did cause some flooding and a person did die. I think it was a like unlucky accident
Where?
in Greece.
Now?
Yeah,
Like more than 10 people have died from the floodings.
okay, 10 people. Sorry.
Let me start with the political now.
No, no. But 10 people died. Okay, there was flooding. It wasn't that like severe. I wouldn't say it's that severe.
What do you mean, Malaga? In the central Greece, houses flooded like to the roof.
Yeah, but people survived.
Let's not open this discussion.
Let's not
please.
open this discussion.
You're not
please.
ready for something like this right now.
Yes, Marius, please stop it.
I will come at you like a vomit.
Arr. So anyway, they were sending me because they're coming. My parents are coming in October, and they were sending me, "Oh my God, Greece is not a safe country." Sending me these stories. You cannot say it. Fuck off. Only I can say it. Hold your tongue. It's not a safe country, and they're sending me like these videos. Okay, the floods were severe, but they're sending videos that were edited that showed floods from fucking Ukraine to Turkey to everything from 5 years ago to now, and they put all of that in one horrendous looking montage where it looks like the whole country is drowning. And I got like 4 panicked calls from back home. Are you okay? Like, is it okay? Is it safe to come? Are you okay? But then, is it okay to come? Because they want to come. So anyway. So
You know, like Greek, I'm not going to say which Greek channel, but during COVID, like beginning, first pandemic, the first movie that they showed, like first night of the lockdown, was Contagion.
It was a good movie though.
Yes, but Malaga, like during a pandemic, you're
That
showing
causes
this.
hysteria, yeah.
And now that they have the flooding, they showed a movie about flooding, which I don't remember which one.
Okay.
But they played like a movie about flooding. Malaga,
I mean,
they're riding the
two on
wave.
point.
They're
Two
like
on the
everybody's gonna watch it now. Anyway,
Anyway, so yes, no, Greece is a safe country. And
it's
so
the safest, Malaga.
is it though? The safest?
As long as you come in spring. Because
mean,
if it's winter and it snows, no electricity for a few days. If it's summer, fires. If it's autumn, rains, we flood. So spring should be fine.
I suppose we can have one thing
Until
here.
further notice.
Until something
Don't take the
happens.
trains.
But it's oh yes, the trains, and also they shoot journalists here, don't they?
I mean, okay.
It happens.
You can count them in one hand. So.
No.
Popo, Ella, Malaga, don't get me started with the politics
sorry.
now.
We love. No. I'm only joking. I love Greece. I hate Athens.
I'll put it here.
Fair, right?
Okay, anything else about Germany? I can talk a bit about Manila.
No, that's pretty much it. Yeah. That's
Okay.
pretty much it. I did just one thing. I did come back more like this. Like I say what's on my mind right away. No bullshit.
You came back from vacation better than ever.
Yes. Very very straight to the point. I even had a German tell me, "What the fuck is wrong with you? You're like more German than I am." Anyway.
This expression, Stina has been saying it because like there are some places that were ordering food next to our house, and when they were closed for vacation, so we ordered when they opened, and she just kept saying, this is so good. They came back from vacation better than ever, and she kept on saying it all the time.
This is so good.
No, she just kept on saying it.
Saying
Just
what?
ordering food from the same places because they were closed for vacation, and she was just eating a souvlaki. It's like they came back from vacation better than ever.
Yeah.
And she just kept on saying it.
It's true.
So cute.
By the way, yeah, everything closes here in August. Just FYI. Everything.
Okay, Manila.
Mm-hmm.
It was an experience. Would I do it again? Maybe. A lot of work, which okay, I don't complain. I went on a business trip, but I wasn't expecting to work, 14 hours a day.
That's horrendous, to be honest.
Which wasn't every day, okay, but still, on a normal day, it was like 10 hours, and it was for 2 weeks. Which again, I was prepared to go to work, but not that much.
Mm-hmm.
The other thing that I didn't like is that the weather, Like
It's
we
tropical,
went.
right?
Yes, Malaka.
Yeah.
The humidity. Like you were going outside of a house or air conditioned whatever, office, hotel, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Malaga, you would feel like a slime on you from the humidity.
Oof.
The rain was like this. It was like I was there for like 2 weeks. I saw the sun twice maybe.
Ah, okay. It's cloudy. Is it?
Every other day was like cloudy, raining, windy.
They maybe ignorant question? Do they have seasons? Winter, spring?
No, they just have tropical and summer.
Ah, okay.
So just like rainy season or summer, that's it. So when there was a rain season.
I wouldn't necessarily like that, but I can understand why some people would like it because
No.
it's always warm, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Like it never gets cold.
Yeah.
So we went on a Friday, let's say we arrived. Friday night, Saturday morning, I don't remember. I think Friday night. Like super jet lagged and tired.
Mm-hmm.
So we slept and woke up, started going a bit around. The thing is that Manila is like huge. Huge.
Big.
And going outside of the city, you need like a taxi for 45 minutes. Like, not 45 minutes, 2 hours. I'm sorry, 2 hours. So we couldn't even leave the city. And from the 2 weeks, we literally had like the one weekend that we were jet lagged and then one more weekend before we come back because we flew back on Friday, let's say.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like, yes, it was 2 weeks. So we couldn't do a lot of things. The weather was crazy, working a lot, and then just after work, just going around.
Just
like
exploring, yeah.
Yes, as much as we could. Now, I did went out one night, and I would say that Filipinos are loco, like they party a lot. It was very nice.
Okay.
Also, a lot of lady boys, like a lot.
They loved you, right?
Yes. Also, it was very unique to me that they are, because okay, in Western countries, like trans people is its own thing right now, and how they're not like incorporated in, like it's difficult.
There, it's part of their culture.
Exactly, like
And India as well. Like in India, sorry to interrupt you, by the way, but you do it all the
Okay,
time
fuck
to
you.
me, so it's fine. In India as well, it's within their culture that like, correct me if I'm wrong, if there are any
yeah, we could be
Indians.
super wrong about this, but
Yes, but from what I know, that it's okay, like it's completely fine, completely the norm if a boy wants to become a girl or something like this. It's not
yeah, like
even a
the thing is that
consideration.
they were describing themselves as lady boys, like it was a
They
category.
say that term.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they were like, it was completely normal.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't something unique or different or weird, which is very different from like the Western mentality.
Yeah.
Which it was, I was shocked, like in a good way.
Yeah.
And they would come to me like, you're so handsome, come here, we have
You
bags.
just told the whole story so you can say that.
No more malaka. So pick me. It was nice, and also the other random thing is that I have a friend. Shout out to Leta, but she's not watching the podcast.
Yeah.
Like I live in Calithea, she lives in Faliro. We're literally neighbors. I haven't seen her in like 3 months, and randomly we met up in Manila and went out for coffee and a drink.
That's
Like
nice.
super random,
So instead of doing it in Greece, you did it in the Philippines.
high tech.
High tech.
So I would say that overall it was a very tiring trip. It
You
was.
came back really sick.
I came back better than ever. I came
Sick
back
like a dog, honestly.
I came back flying economy,
Really
yes,
disgusting.
with a 12-hour transit, being jet lagged, with COVID.
Okay, great.
Yes. So
And then he gave me COVID. Thank you so much. That was
and also my girlfriend. I gave everyone COVID.
But he did give me COVID and a magnet from the Philippines, so all is
He came to my
forgiven.
house for a haircut, and I gave him a magnet and some COVID.
That's okay. A typical Friday afternoon.
So yes, Philippines very nice. I didn't see all of the Philippines to actually form an opinion, but even Manila, it was a very big metropolitan city
Mhm.
with like very tall buildings and nightlife. So if you don't go to work, it's very nice.
Yeah.
I would say.
Yeah, as a vacation spot.
Yes, but as a vacation, just go to the islands. Don't go to Manila. Just visit
Maybe
Manila.
go for 2 days
yes,
just to see it.
which I would say the same for Athens. Like if you come to Greece, don't come to Athens. Come for 2 days to see
Come
the
for
Acropolis.
today, see Acropolis.
Goodbye.
And then get the fuck out of here before it's too late. Look at us. I mean, exhibit A and B. All right. I think we can like
Yes.
start saying our goodbyes.
That will be it for this episode. It was more like a let's start our season 2 with a
Yeah.
feel good vibes /
Yeah.
political episode for whatever reason.
/ earthquakes that people die and floods that people drown. But I feel like overall it was chill. Let's talk about
For the
a little bit
schedule?
the schedule.
Yes.
You read my mind. Let's talk about the schedule. we have a lot of things coming up, both of us. I've acquired a personal life now as well. So Marius is gonna go to Japan. Very exciting. He's gonna come back the most kawaii.
I will come back better than ever.
Of course. I expect lots of pictures while you're there.
Like I will spam you on social
Spam
every 2
me.
minutes. Japan.
Bravo, do it. So I expect that. And also he's going to his village. Maybe you should say this instead of me
Okay,
saying
yes.
that.
So the plan is that because I didn't go to my village during August, that I went to Manila, we are going next week for 2 weeks, and then I come back, and then a week later we go to Japan for 2 weeks, and then come back like end of October.
And I'm visiting him in his village finally. After all these years, I am.
Like I will see it when I believe.
No.
I believe it when I see it.
I will come for a weekend. Do I have a place to stay there though?
Yes.
Okay, that's nice. You're gonna show me the chickens.
Come first, and I will show you everything.
You're gonna show me your daughter as well. Your
Of course,
Yeah,
Astrid.
wait, let's leave it as a cliffhanger. He has a secret illegitimate daughter called Astrid, so I'm gonna get to meet her as well. I'm very excited.
She's half Greek, half Swedish.
And yeah, okay, so no, I am gonna come. I am gonna make it finally. For me, I have things I cannot really talk about, but I've told you I cannot talk about it right now. Maybe next episode, then we
Yes.
can have some updates that I can share with you.
You also have a business trip. You have your family visiting.
Maybe. I have my family visiting, that's for sure. They're coming for 10 days. My dad, mom, and auntie. So that's gonna be interesting. I love my parents, but you always it's parents.
So like the scheduling, because I went to Manila and he went to Germany when I came back, or he was.
It's a whole clusterfuck.
Yes,
Honestly,
like we didn't have time to
Yeah.
pre-record, and now for the next literally a month and a half, we have very different scheduling on what we're
Yes.
gonna do.
Yes.
So I don't know. I don't think we're gonna be able to keep up with one episode per week. We're gonna try,
But for now,
but just saying that.
we're just gonna go with the flow.
Yes.
We're gonna let Jesus take the wheel. But yeah, it was super fun doing this again.
Yes.
I feel like we have such a good vibe. It's always nice to have a conversation.
Thank you
with
so much, Mr. Sad.
No, thank you so much, Mr.
No,
Papa
thank
something.
you.
Thank you more.
No.
The most
You-
thanks.
You hang up.
Yeah, you hang up. But yeah, hopefully we'll come back soon. But yeah, thanks so much for sticking around. Hopefully we made your day just a little bit brighter. I mean,
Or we helped you sleep.
yes,
If you're listening to us while you're sleeping.
yes. Shout out to Yara.
And Dimitris, because he also told me that he
And
does
also,
that.
let me give a shout out to Victoria and Manos, my homies as well here in Greece. Much love. Manos watches the podcast. Victoria just goes and puts a like. Not good fucking enough. I want more. Give me
Yeah,
more.
still thank you.
Still, sure. So thank
That's
you.
it. Subscribe again. I
Don't
will.
forget to hit the notification bell.
Okay,
Oh,
subscribe, and it's okay if you want to put the notification bell so that you get catch up
you're
if we
way
release a
more
new
you're
episode.
way chill. Like, who are you even?
I mean, if it happens, it happens. If they like it,
True. You know what? You do you, boo. Follow the waves that are meant for you.
anyway.
Okay.
Thank you for tuning in.
Danke.
Bye.
Bye.